Hey, yo, Wiz. 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 Hey, yo, Wiz.
Okay. Okay. Let's get me a nice. Okay, guys. Let's yeah, it's showtime, Verge. Let me eat some Eggo waffles. It's that type of day. It's not cereal or fruit cups or granola bars. It's a waffle kind of day. That's how you know it's gonna be crazy. So I saw a statement online about Xbox being the king of RPGs. What's going on, Shane? I mean, I only do Raisin Bran Crunch. I already knew that shit was gonna happen. Yeah, I only do Raisin Bran Crunch. I don't like the normal Raisin Bran. It's just too boring for me. But yeah. So we're gonna talk about RPGs. The individual said Xbox is the king of RPGs. Is this Desla? That's better. Yeah, they said. Oh, now that's too fucking high. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, they said Xbox is the king of RPGs, and I probably cannot agree with that at all. That's because a good amount of the best RPGs are found on PlayStation or were found on PlayStation prior to going to Xbox at all. The fact that there are some RPGs that are among the greatest of all time, Japanese action, whatever you want to call it, Bloodborne and Demon Souls, that have never went to Xbox. And because we have the majority of all the RPGs they're trying to brag about, which are from Bethesda, they can't claim that. Also, the RPGs that they see coming out aren't actually out yet. So as it stands, the king of RPGs is PlayStation. It has always been the king of RPGs since it showed up on the scene with the PS1. because Japanese RPGs were going over there, and they had other types of RPGs. And then throughout the generation, especially PS4, we had RPG elements introduced into some of our biggest blockbusters. So if they're going to say, hey, we're the king of RPGs because we have Bethesda, as a PlayStation gamer, you would grill them on that. Like, okay, so what do you have right now? And they're going to say, well, we have this, this, and this coming. Then you talk to them about, hey, well, most of Bethesda's legendary games are still available on PlayStation. And they can't deny that. They are not taking the games away. They're reproducing another Skyrim remaster, and it will be on PS5 and PS4 day and date. So again, king of RPGs. How? You don't have Bloodborne, you don't have Demon Souls, you don't have a shitload of Japanese RPGs. When you got games like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, you got them late. Some of which were over 20 years late or 20 years late. So how the fuck is it the king of RPGs? I need to know. I wouldn't either. Yes, Nintendo has some RPGs that PlayStation doesn't have, but PlayStation has a shitload of RPGs that that Nintendo never got. Again, remember, most of the Japanese RPGs during the PS3 generation, PS2 obviously didn't go to Xbox or Xbox 360. Same would follow for PS4. And then when they did go over, or if they were day and date on Xbox, they didn't perform well. When you're talking about the king of RPGs, it's just not a title of saying, hey, we have more RPGs, we have Bethesda. You can't do that. Do those types of games sell over there? That's what you want to ask them. Do those type of games sell over there? The answer is no. So you're bragging about being the king of RPGs because Bethesda and nothing else. You can break down their argument very simple. They're only saying that because of Bethesda. What's going on, SIE? How you guys doing? I'm just gonna eat my breakfast because I'm a human. I gotta do human shit. A lengthy day ahead of me. Eggs are good. Oh, it's like a classic breakfast. Waffles, eggs, hash browns. Now I want to talk about something that I just discovered, and that would also prove my point, even though this was just a part of the news to cover today. This was not supposed to prove my point of the statement that was said that we have in our title. None of this shit is related, but you would think that I planned it out, but I didn't. So, what's going on this weekend on the 16th? PlayStation Japan Play live stream set for October 16th, featuring Dragon Quest X Offline, Elden Ring, and Horizon Forbidden West. If you know anything, Horizon Forbidden West has deep RPG elements. It could be referred to as an action-adventure RPG, or action RPG, or adventure RPG, or just a Western RPG. However you want to talk about it, you can say that. Why? Because some of the people that worked on The Witcher 3 helped work on Horizon Zero Dawn. So you would expect that the features that were implemented in Horizon Zero Dawn to be expanded upon on Horizon Forbidden West, making it more of a full-fledged RPG in the eyes of everybody. So Elden Ring, of course. You know Elden Ring is the next installment from Software. They have produced games like Sekiro, Dark Souls, and they did help with Bloodborne. They did help with Demon Souls. So yeah, From Software, you know they work on action RPGs. But then the legendary Dragon Quest. Don't need to say shit about it. You hear Dragon Quest, you know it's an RPG. So these 3 games are going to be featured on a PlayStation Presents Play going on October 16th. And that will be 20 to... this is the time zone. This is 20:00 to 21:10. So I would say roughly an hour and 10 minutes. So for an hour and 10 minutes, they're going to show off 3 different types of RPGs. A Japanese RPG, action RPG, and then a more westernized RPG. And that would be Horizon Forbidden West. So, again, the king of the RPGs, but you don't got the support of Japan. If you don't have the support of Japan, you can't call yourself the king of RPGs. Because as you know, they'll be able to pump out RPGs a lot quicker. Tales of Arise just came out. It was favored on PlayStation platforms. And that was unanimous. That's for the UK. That's for Japan. That's for the United States. Again, if you're going to be the king of RPGs, your fan base should actually believe that by supporting these types of games. That doesn't happen. Oh, God. This is so fucking good. First time I'm eating like breakfast like this in a while. The idea that Xbox was the shooter / RPG before the acquisition of Bethesda is false. They had no RPGs or shooters besides Halo and Gears. Exactly, Jeff B. Gaming. That's it. Everything else was multi-plat, meaning it was on our platform. And if you want to be honest, they only had Halo and Gears. We had, what was the shooter? Uncharted. 2, 3, and 4 had multiplayer, and it was regarded as a shooter. Resistance 1, 2, and 3, Killzone 2, 3, and Shadowfall. That means we would have more shooters than them just on that alone. Not to mention SOCOM, Confrontation, and SOCOM 4 for the PS3 generation. Also, not to mention Warhawk and Starhawk. I mean, the list could go on. So again, the narrative that they're the shooter capital is false. Especially since we also have Battlefield and Call of Duty. So we had more exclusive shooters than they did. And as far as it's concerned right now, Uncharted 4 is still being played to this very day. It's 5 years old. Next year it'll be 6 years old. People are still playing the multiplayer. Hop on the game a little bit later on today to show you that. And then I think that'll be it. Killzone is pretty much dead, even though I love the game. And it was ahead of its time graphically and the features and attention to detail. But when they say they were the shooter console for the 360 generation, which was their best generation, that was false. We had more active shooters. We had more active shooting games that were still being played online at a single time than they did. And that was exclusive games, not to mention the multi-platform games that we also shared. So when they were only talking about Halo and Gears, we had more than 4 or 5 different types of shooting games that were active at a single time, including Call of Duty as well as Battlefield, which were on both platforms. So, again, wrong. Exactly, Jeff B. Gaming. There's heavy RPG elements in a lot of our games. God of War has heavy RPG elements. Horizon Zero Dawn, Ghost of Tsushima has heavy RPG elements. Even games like Ratchet and Clank and Infamous have heavy RPG elements. So, for them to say that they're the RPG king is false. Bethesda doesn't change a damn thing until they actually produce games that have RPG elements. And their first game that they're producing is going to be Redfall on Xbox. And that's not an RPG. Same could be said for Deathloop. That's not an RPG at all. So again, you have a new.
None of them are RPGs, Jay. But what I guess they're trying to say is the potential of what those teams can do. None of them what you're naming right now are RPGs, and you are correct. But what I believe, because I don't know what you're talking about, but from what you're saying, by what they're saying, right, is probably what the future holds for all of those studios, because all of those studios what they acquired are RPG studios.
True.
It's all potential, Jay. It's literally all they're talking about is potential.
Yep. We're talking about right now, here and now.
Well, right now they haven't done anything RPG wise, so
Exactly.
yeah,
There
you're
you
right.
go. So, saying that somebody's we're the king of RPGs because we have a publisher, they made some legendary RPGs 10 fucking years ago, doesn't make you the king of RPGs right now. And remember what we talked about. We might not need a Bethesda if most of our developers are putting RPG elements into their games, and that would expand upon those elements in future titles, like Horizon Forbidden West. We know that the RPG elements are going to get a much better tweaking. Same with God of War Ragnarok, which had introduced RPG elements in God of War 2018.
Didn't they also say for Ragnarok there's going the RPG elements are going to be a lot more? Or am I
I
mistaken?
believe they did, but by default they don't have to confirm shit. We saw what they did with 2018. We know they're gonna do some crazy shit. It feels like Loki, aka Atreus, will also be more of a summoner, because it seems like he did do a small bit with the arrow, summoning some stuff. But on this new one, it looks like he's gonna be summoning a lot. So we're gonna be taking a look at God of War. I'm only gonna play a little bit of Demon Souls for you guys. When you look at Demon Souls, you don't need a fucking Elder Scrolls, and I'm only saying that because it's very, very fucking true. I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings with that, but the fact of the matter is, the king of RPGs has always been PlayStation. You will not be taking that title unless you control Japan. And like I was just talking about with True Witty, I got the link, but I gotta go. What I gotta go do is I have to go post it in Red Alert so we can all be on the same page. Let me be sure that I shared that with you guys. I did share it with you once. I'll share it with you again. Again, this is the link. This is October 16th, this Saturday, where we're going to get about an hour and 10 minutes of gameplay from Dragon Quest X Offline, Elden Ring, and Horizon Forbidden West. So that information, possibly new gameplay coming out this Saturday, is coming from Japan. And this is a big, big thing because there's 3 different types of RPGs. Horizon Forbidden West, a Western RPG. Elden Ring, an action RPG. And Dragon Quest X Offline, a traditional Japanese RPG. They're not stupid. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dragon Quest isn't no actually Japanese RPG.
Which one?
Dragon Quest is it's a Western RPG. It's made by the freaking team. What's their freaking name? BioWare. There we go. It's made by BioWare. BioWare's not posted.
Dragon Quest.
Oh, you said Dragon Quest. My bad. I thought you said Dragon Age. My bad.
No. There's not gonna be any Dragon Age for a while. No, there's Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I thought you said something else.
No. Dragon Quest, not Dragon Age. They wouldn't be showing Dragon Age until we knew Dragon Age was coming out. We do have a delay. It's a weird delay, but we're gonna announce it anyway. Our delay is coming from Ubisoft. Ubisoft has confirmed that they will be delaying Ghost Recon Frontline, even though it hasn't even started with its closed test. The closed test of Ghost Recon Frontline has already been delayed. This is what it says. It says we have decided to we have decided it is best to postpone the closed test for Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Frontline. The development team is dedicated to creating the best experience possible. We'll share details on the new date for the closed beta as soon as we can. Thank you for your ongoing support. They only delayed it because Call of Duty and Battlefield are hot fire right now, and that their game would be lost in translation. So they did the proper thing, but it's still a bullshit delay. Look, I need developers to start being honest. If you're gonna delay your game because somebody else's game is gonna shit on yours, just say that.
Yeah, you're not gonna say. Yeah, I know you.
I know they're not, but they gotta start like, bro. Like you can't use COVID as an excuse no more. So they just saying, "Well, we're gonna delay the game." Like, come on, bro. Just give a valid reason why you gotta delay the game.
They're not. They're never gonna say that because the optics will look even worse.
The fuck?
We know the reason why they're doing it, but the fact of the matter is, if they actually say what they the real reason is, it's gonna look bad, not just for them, but for investors.
Or
so
you could. How about you politely say, "We know you guys are interested in Battlefield and Call of Duty. We're gonna wait to postpone our beta until after you guys have had fun with those two games." Like, come on, bro. Like, just we at this point in time,
ways to do it. But
yeah.
Come on, they're developers.
Well, Ubisoft is one of, like, this is the thing. I believe after they saw what people were doing on Battlefield, they was like, yeah, we need to copy off those features because we know Ubisoft and we know they like to copy off stuff. By the way, the two bits of information I posted in the chat, and both of them are in the red alerts because they will be things we talk about later on. Again, Ubisoft, I feel like what they talked about, they want to go with like live service games, free to play games where they have a lot of microtransactions, only online titles, and it's just it's really, really crazy, bro. Like you have to be smart when you release a game, when you show off a game that it's not too close to something else that's a little bit more popular. Dreams got updated. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Dreams. Demon Slayer is out today, if you guys didn't know. True Witty, I'm guessing you'll be posting some gameplay. I'll be looking on your channel. Anybody in the chat, I think I'm gonna post True Witty, like True Witty, I think I'm gonna wait for you to get a couple more videos on your channel, and then I'll be putting you in a channel section. But I have a channel section on YouTube, and this is where the people that make content that also are part of our panel, you can go check out their channels and support them in the videos they make. I know, Sam, he does, regular content, live streams and videos. I know my boy, what's his name, used to do a lot of content. That was, what's his name? I'm seeing this funny ass fucking dude. This dude's supposed to be at work and he's at the Ravens game, but he has a green screen circle, which I'm thinking about getting for my chair, that is behind you, and like he edited it to make it seem like he's at home, but in reality he's at the fucking base of the football game, and I think that's just fucking awesome. That's fucking legendary. Like, I do want to get that green screen circle, and I think that'll be our next investment. It'll be a nice little $40 investment, but I did want to get in a green screen, huh?
No, I said that's pretty cool.
Oh, not related to gaming, but still related to pop culture. As you see from behind me, I love anime. Cowboy Bebop, the original anime, is heading to Netflix. And just give me one, like some of these websites, they will tell you the news somebody else told you, but they won't give you the important part. So they kind of make you want to go to their website, but I don't do that anymore. There we go. Cowboy Bebop premieres November 19th. This is the anime. I'll be watching the anime again because it's been so long. I'll be watching the anime again. And then maybe I'll watch the live action. Just since we're on TV real quick, I will recommend. I missed Chucky last night. I did miss Chucky. But I did watch the first episode of Day of the Dead. And I'm not big on zombie movies anymore. I've watched a lot of them, but I don't find myself watching a lot of zombie movies these days, and I don't think there's a lot of good ones. I even fell off from Walking Dead. It wasn't bad. The zombies didn't look like bad. The zombies look great. But I just kind of fell out of it. Like shows that go on for too long and they kind of drag on. I can't. It doesn't keep my attention unless it's fresh. Like even anime, I have that problem. My Hero Academia is the only one that I'm still fucking watching. It just has not got stale at all. And they're over 100 episodes. So long story short, Day of the Dead is really good.
Anime.
Huh?
I said My Hero Academia is an awesome anime.
Oh yeah. It does not get stale at all. So to be honest, we're gonna do God of War, but it was so low key because Day of the Dead is basically a TV series of a movie from way back in the day from 1985, and they made a show out of it. And I gotta say, the first episode, bro, if they put this on the streaming service, I would have been binge watching this shit. I don't know if they gonna get us for this, but I just wanted to watch a little bit with y'all. So let's go over here. Let's go to the smallest fucking screen we can go. I'll watch this shit a little bit. We're not gonna have any sound, but I just want to show y'all a little bit of this shit. But the shit was so good, bro. It was a little, like, it wasn't cringy or anything. It was just so funny. It was like everybody's lives and shit. And it was just so fucking good. I mean, everybody's, they're just showing their lives and shit. And then you start to see certain things go down. By the way, she's cute as shit. I'm not gonna tell you anything I've seen, but the way it started, like they did, like, okay, the zombies are here, right? And then what they did was after that, it was basically like, they gonna show what happened before the zombies got there, and I feel like it was just so well done. Like the makeup and everything looks really good. If you're watching Walking Dead and it's over, or it's about to be over, or you want to watch something else with zombies, on Tuesdays at 11 o'clock on USA and Sci-Fi, you can watch Day of the Dead. I'm not being paid for this, but it was so well done that I was like, man, I had to watch the shit, bro. I just had to watch it all the way through, and I can't wait for the next episode. So yeah, man, just do yourself a favor, watch that. Again, it's on Sci-Fi and USA. It's Day of the Dead. So far that I know on USA, it starts at 11, so I would guess on Sci-Fi it starts at 11. But damn, that motherfucker shit is good. Really well done. Really well done. So we're gonna look at God of War, and then we're just gonna start up Demon Souls. As you know, I already platinum the game. I got on there the other day just to look for a fight. I found a fight. I beat the motherfucker. I do want to know if I have all the videos on my laptop. I just want to let y'all know. Would you guys be interested in a video produced by myself of at least 7 or more PvP fights that I've recorded? I have them on my laptop. I've released some on Twitter, but all of the whole collection of all the PvP fights that I recorded for Demon Souls, would you guys be interested in a video? Because I'm thinking about connecting all of them together and just just make a video and just put them out there. So that is probably my next project. So at least I can get that shit off my hard drive. Because this laptop came with an SSD. I don't believe it's as fast as the PS5, but it is faster than my last laptop. And it was only 230 gigabytes. So yeah, I'm strapped for space on this shit, man. It sucks. It really sucks being restricted. Much shit. Now that I think about it, this SSD is slower than the PS5's. They gave me less. And the laptop itself costs more than the PS5 that has more space, that runs faster, and can actually run my fucking video games and live stream at 60 frames. I mean, I just talked to Sick Humor about this in the comments on Twitter, and I mean, a lot of other people are talking about this now. The PS5 on a good amount of multi-platform games and PlayStation exclusives that went to PC are outperforming the PC version of a PC that costs more than a PS5. So
here's the thing that it shouldn't though. That's the funny thing.
It shouldn't. That's what we were told last year. That PC is still gonna be superior, but the PS5 is outperforming a lot of the as far as I know, it's outperforming Death Stranding, which I don't believe Digital Foundry did that analysis that gave me that information. That was by NX Gamer. So big shout out to NX Gamer for doing that.
Yep, I saw that video.
Mm-hmm. I'm just hunting around for the video. Just 1 second.
What's up?
What's going on? Fuck. Okay, man. Let me go
Link.
see. Link. God damn it.
Yo.
I wanted to say Link, but I didn't want to be wrong. Batman means Link.
Stop this. Yo, he better stop this PC slander because Alex from Digital Foundry gonna come after him.
Well, shit, they should have did the analysis, but we're gonna go look at after we look at God of War, we're gonna definitely look at So I'm gonna put God of War on. This is the official. Oh wow, look at this one. It's sitting at 8.6 million views. 8.6 million views, and if you know anything about God of War 2018, the game went on to sell over 10 million copies. So that's pretty much lined up, and that's 8.6 million views in 1 month. So that's some pretty big statistics. Game Clip, they posted their version of it. They got 2 million off of that. Midgard Mishaps. I don't know what that one's all about. But yeah, a lot of people got a lot of views with their reactions and repost of the trailer. Specifically because God of War is big. God of War, Kratos has been around for a while. He's been in a lot of games. Soul Calibur, Mortal Kombat, Hot Shots Golf, Mod Nation Races, PlayStation All-Stars, Fortnite. He's even been in Shovel Knight. Like, this motherfucker is big. He's much bigger than what people think he is. So don't disrespect Kratos. I see a lot of Xbox fans that are still disrespecting Kratos. Let's go take a look.
Kratos will smash any of their characters, bro. Let's be honest right now.
Yeah,
that's cheap now.
Oh, there we go. So one thing I will say, this is as Western RPG as you're gonna get. This is as Western as you're gonna get, cause it's in the fucking West. So. Like, it doesn't get more Western than that.
I'd say you go Western RPG you're gonna get because it's in the West.
It is in the West. So long story short, you like Skyrim, or you like the aesthetics of the main character from Skyrim with the Viking hat or whatever? God of War. That's all I'm gonna say. God of War. The game quality is still very high. I'm watching it, and for some reason it's playing in 60 frames, but it's not slowing down or stuttering this time around. I don't know what that's all about. That's a good thing. Looks great. I really like the means of transportation because everything is frozen over. So instead of a boat on that specific area, which we visited in the first game, you have two wolves and a sleigh.
You know what these Xbox dudes are saying? Because you are using that because the water's frozen over. They're copying freaking Gears of War 5.
Yeah, but the boat is still in there.
Yeah, I know the boat's still in there, but they're saying that that's copying freaking Gears of War 5.
Okay, yeah, whatever they want to say.
Because you use that thing in the snow. That's why.
Yeah, that's cool. Let them have their little dirty ass, nasty ass W, whatever they want to say. Let them say it. I guarantee you, this game will sell more copies than Gears of War 5. So they can say whatever they want to say, whatever helped them sleep bad at night. They know everybody and their mother gonna be talking about this game. Don't let this fucking shit go available for pre-order at the end of the year. They're not gonna hear people stop talking about this game. The combos, the grapples, the
God of War
enemies.
isn't an RPG. Well, to be quite fair, the developer said it's an RPG.
Oh, Dom, it is with the RPG elements. I can start the game up right now.
The developer said it's an RPG.
But if you guys want to fight me on this, you can fight me. You know I'm JTech. I'm the motherfucker that's on my PS5 right now. I can start up any game you have a problem with.
But it's not even that though. The developers did say it's an RPG.
Yeah, I know. The game has heavy RPG elements. You cannot have a game with RPG elements and not call it an RPG. Most games have RPG elements. Some games have heavy RPG elements. So an action adventure game like this, or you could call it an action hack and slash game like the original God of Wars, adding the adventure element but still having the action, but adding RPG, you can call it an action adventure RPG or an action RPG.
So hold on, Dom. What do you call this? What do you call the game then? What kind of genre do you put it in since it's not an RPG? Action adventure. So why did the developer say it's an RPG?
Don't worry about saying that to him because you've already said it like 5 times and he's not getting the point. So if the developer is not a good source, then don't worry about it. I'll take care of this right now. I'm starting the game up right now. Just keep your eyes on the screen. I'm gonna be pointing out things that are from RPGs. And the abundance of things that you see from RPGs, you cannot deny that it's not an RPG.
I want to ask him another question. Then, can I ask you something? Is Ghost of Tsushima an RPG?
The wolves. We're teasing something here. Okay, so what type of game is this?
He says an action adventure.
So you level up in this game?
Apparently not. It's an action adventure, Jay.
No, I mean, this is a fact. You level up. There's literally levels on everything.
I know, Jay.
They even have a skill tree. They even have armor. Like, I played an action adventure. That was Kenna. It had RPG elements, but you didn't put on any armor. It felt like an RPG, but you couldn't fight monsters as much as you want to level up.
Fair enough.
So, hey, man. It has everything that you would want to be a full-fledged RPG, including a skill tree. I'm sorry, bro. It's as much as the RPG as fucking Bloodborne, which is a action RPG.
I'll give you another one. I don't know if you played this either, but I'll give you another one. Horizon Zero Dawn. Is that an RPG?
Let's see why that.
Yo, hold up real quick. Jay, True Witty, is God of War Ragnarok going to be free?
Wait, what
the fuck? Why would it be free?
You know what is free?
What?
Hitting that fucking like button.
Exactly, right? That shit is 100% free. Subscribing is also very free. Like, you guys can support. If you gotta come here every day, hit the like button and continue to comment. Like, I don't want to keep reminding you guys. I don't even want the panel to keep reminding you guys. But we got 44 people in here.
Hold on. Okay, you said it's not on the level of the Outer Worlds or The Witcher, but that's not what I asked you. I asked you, is it an RPG?
You're not.
I didn't say whether or not
You're
it's on
not
those
seeing
levels.
all
I
of
said,
these.
is it an RPG?
You're not seeing all these RPG stats.
No,
before you-
I'm not. We skipped past that, Jay, because he said I asked him a different question. I said, "Is Horizon Zero Dawn an RPG?" And he responded, but he said something that makes no sense because I didn't ask him those questions.
You don't create a character in Final Fantasy, so you can't say that's a role playing game. You can't say that's not a role playing game. That's not the real definition of a role playing game. Most RPGs, you don't have a character, and they're considered RPGs. Now, Bloodborne, you get to make your character. Dark Souls, you get to make your character. That's considered an action RPG.
No, you're wrong. It's not an action adventure. It's an RPG. You level up. You use your points to level up your character. That's an RPG. That's not an action adventure, my guy.
So every game that is an RPG isn't an RPG, basically. But Dom, you don't make your character in Final Fantasy. Every character is already there. Just like Horizon Zero Dawn and Kratos.
Hold on. How is Horizon Zero Dawn not an RPG? I saw someone else saying the same thing too. So I'm actually curious to why they think that.
So what is the original God of War games? What would you call those games? Because to be honest, the original God of War games did allow you to level up. They allow you to place your orbs into certain attributes. But when it came to this one, they went full-blown RPG. From the levels of your armor. Oh shit, I didn't level this one up. Hold on, bro. I didn't level this one up.
You didn't.
I didn't level it up. It was one thing I didn't level up. I don't like this.
I leveled all of them up, Jay. How didn't you not level them up?
No, I leveled up everything except for the shoulder. But I have fought the Valkyrie before.
You leveled that up.
No, I fought the Valkyrie before. No, see, that's the thing. This is the Valkyrie armor. I got this after I fought the Valkyrie, so I was using some other armor. Yeah, I got the chest last, I think.
Okay.
Plus, I'm playing this again, so I'm gonna have to definitely level this shit up again.
Yeah, I see you on that Cory Barlog greatness that is God of War.
Oh, Mr. J. We're going.
Hey, the next one is not going to be Cory Barlog greatness status though. It's going to.
What? They're going to bring David Jaffe's fat illiterate ass back?
Nah, someone else is doing it.
Who's doing it? For Ragnarok?
Yeah, it's not Cory Barlog that's doing it.
Who's doing it?
They put somebody else in charge, but it's still gonna be God of War. A lot of the stuff that Corey implemented in the game is there, but you know. So since you're here, Mr. J, let me get your take on it. Horizon Zero Dawn, Ghost of Tsushima, and God of War 2018. Do they feel like an RPG to you?
Horizon is an RPG.
Okay, and what about God of War and Ghost of Tsushima? Like the way that you're leveling up to get the skills to like better your gaming experience and learn more stuff. Especially, I feel like God of War compared to Ghost of Tsushima, like full blown RPG to the point you're even leveling up like certain pieces of your armor and skill trees and stuff. I feel like where they went with 2018, they're gonna go beyond that, but people in the chat don't believe it's an RPG.
Yeah, God of War.
Hold on. I think what they consider a Western RPG is that you have to create a character. That's what they think a Western RPG is.
God of War has a lot of like leveling up things you'll see in say like a Borderlands or a Fallout.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. That means Borderlands can be an RPG then, because apparently.
So wait up. So Western RPG means you have to create your character. When did people decide that?
That's false, because what about Borderlands?
Just now,
characters in Borderlands.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like even in the Japanese RPG. Oh shit.
Like Tales, the Tales games, you don't make a character.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Final Fantasy Tales, they're RPGs, but you don't make your character, but you level up, just like God of War, just like Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, come on, man.
Chrono Cross or Chrono Trigger. I can go on about RPGs where you don't make your character, so that's not. That's
Yeah,
not
but okay. Here's the thing. He said that Western RPG and JRPGs are very different, and I agree.
I mean, I agree, but at the end of the day, you still have some form of leveling up, some form of upgrading a skill tree or progression in terms of armor, weapons, or just skills in general. So, nah. Now, Ghost of Tsushima, though,
That to an extent is an RPG because every enemy you fight and defeat, like say if you fight a group of enemies, you do gain experience, and that's
yeah.
what levels you up to gain the other skills. It's a very light RPG, but to be quite fair. If you go on the PlayStation Store and going on to genres, it is classified as a role playing game.
Dang,
So
I'm disappointed. You forgot one more.
what's that?
Spider-Man.
Oh man, yeah,
Oh
Spider-Man.
yeah, Spider-Man. It has deep
Every
RPG.
little thing you do in Spider-Man, you gain experience, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Down to the swinging.
Taking pictures, doing tricks, just web swinging around.
Exactly, you gain experience.
And it's all either to upgrade Peter's moves or his gadgets. Same with Miles.
Yep. I love Miles leveling up better, bro. It is so much good. It's so good.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. I still kind of I like web swinging more as Peter, but I mean web swinging more as Miles. But I like combat more for Peter because
Honestly, I'm the opposite. I think Miles is much better. His combat is much better. Peter is better for swinging because he knows how to do it better. He's more experienced.
if you pay attention to like how they hit, Miles's hits don't feel like they hit that hard.
You do have a point, just because he's probably inexperienced as a fighter. But remember, Peter's been doing this for a long time.
About 18 billion years.
18 billion years, man. But still, he does. When he uses his freaking electric powers, bro, he does hit hard.
Yeah.
Look at the baby Kratos. Oh, such a baby. Little tiny, stinky kid. You don't even got your arrow abilities yet, you little fuck. God damn.
You smelly little kid.
Oh, goodness.
Yay.
I look, bro, y'all can see things differently, but when y'all look at the true definition of an RPG, it's not making a character for a Western. And then that same thing that you said for Western, it doesn't apply to Japanese. So
RPG is defined as a role playing game, taking a role of a character that is designed. That's all it says. It does not say what an RPG is defined as to what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
And then RPGs are kind of like platformers too. You got a lot of subgenres in RPGs. Got your JRPG, your Western RPG, whatever the fuck Borderlands is trying to be.
No, Borderlands is a shooting RPG.
So
you level up your skills. Your skill. In fact, you can't even acquire all the skills. To be quite fair, you can't even acquire all the skills. You gotta then figure out what kind of a character do you want to be.
Wait up. So with the new God of War having more towns and shit,
that's not. That's apparently to them. That's not an RPG, Jay.
I mean, stupid.
I don't know, man.
No.
I just don't. I just don't feel like a lot of people understand that.
Yeah. Then I saw you come in and see your title.
Role playing video games.
So let me ask you a question: if we don't have RPGs, right, and these games are not RPGs, you know, then what? Who the fuck is the king of RPGs by that definition? Do you mean?
No. Because I saw your title and I'm like,
Jay, here's the definition of an RPG, though. I just looked it up because this whole conversation started. I just looked it up. It says role-playing video games, electronic game genre in which players advance through a story via quest and often many side quests for which their character or party of characters develop and gain experience through these methods.
Oh, gain experience? Really? Okay, so look, bro.
Yeah, why are you
a
making
lot,
fun of Xbox?
all I'm gonna just say, all I'm gonna say, a lot of people just don't understand. They don't
'Cause we, like,
understand. They don't
in terms of
understand that. Like, I've been playing games a lot longer than a lot of people, and I've been playing a lot of RPGs longer than a lot of people. You can't tell me what a game, what an RPG isn't. Sorry, bro. It's gonna be
yeah,
weird.
and
Like,
in terms
look,
of Xbox,
Pokemon is an RPG. I'm just
it's
saying,
getting
bro.
there.
It is. It's an
Baby
RPG. Yeah, it's
It's
a baby.
baby's first RPG.
Yeah, it's
You know?
a RPG. I played fucking Golden Sun.
Borderlands is a looter shooter. It's also an RPG. Bro, y'all don't know. I don't think y'all really know anything about games, bro. Low key.
Yeah, Borderlands is an RPG.
Yeah, that's an
shooter.
RPG, bro. And I played the fuck out of the first one.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
I
like,
low key don't think y'all know anything about games, bro.
I don't think y'all can't be look, y'all gotta go back to gaming history school. I can help you guys out though. Like, you know, I know my
Jay,
shit. I'll
I'm
teach you.
trying to figure out though, like, what was the last traditional RPG that fucking Xbox had? Fable 3?
Fable.
I mean,
But
Fable
even
3,
even that could be considered not an RPG because it plays just like God of War. I'm just saying, like, doesn't it play like God of War? It's third
Yeah,
person.
that's
It's
true.
third person,
Hey.
right?
hack and slash.
Hack and slash, yeah, shit.
You got
Maybe
some
it's not
magic
an
attacks.
Hey, maybe it's not an RPG, Jay. Maybe it's not
Yeah,
an
so
RPG.
like realistically, Xbox has what, like, only on 360 kind of like exclusive RPGs. Blue Dragon, Lost
Yeah, that-
Odyssey.
Well,
That was
Lost
actually a good
Odyssey got remastered, so you gotta take that one out.
All right, so just Blue Dragon. And
Just
Cameo.
Blue Dragon.
Blue Dragon was actually good.
And yeah, I know, but I'm just saying they didn't support it. They got a lot of great games. They just don't. Yeah, they don't support most of the great games they got.
You know I bought that shit because Akira Toriyama designed the characters.
I don't know, bro. This is more of a art. This seems like it's more of an RPG than Ghost, but and then I feel like with 2018 it has more RPG elements than fucking Horizon because you get different parts of your armor on Horizon and Ghost of Tsushima. You just get a whole set, but on God of War you get different pieces and you got to level up those different pieces.
Wait, Jay. Now my Horizon fanboys coming out, but in Horizon you've got the weapon mods, you've got the different levels of the weapons.
That is true. That is true.
The blue, the starting off bow isn't as good as the purple bow.
Yeah, you're right, but I feel like the armor shit. Wait up, hold on.
You got mods for the armor too.
But you do level up the axe. You gotta level up the axe because the axe in the beginning is boring, and the same with the blades. You gotta level up those.
Yeah, you level up the shield too.
Yeah, you level up the shield. So I mean, I just feel like they've added more RPG. Like, look at the shit with the level, the cooldown, the air. Like, it lets you know what type of shit. Like, these are RPG stats. Trust me, I've played so many. These are statistics that you see in RPGs.
And this is shit that was not present in the original God of War.
Exactly. Now, and look, in the original God of War, you did have a way to level up, but it was not like this.
Yeah, you were just leveling up for more moves, right?
Yeah, just for more moves. But it wasn't like this, bro.
Yeah,
because see, look, they even got a skill tree for not only Kratos but Atreus. And also you have ranged attacks. And then when you get to the shield, you got even more skills. Then when you get to the blades of Chaos, you got even more skills. And then you got Atreus skill tree. This is the bro. The first time I fell in love with a skill tree was Final Fantasy X. That was an RPG. That was a really, really good RPG.
That was a deep RPG. I ain't gonna even lie.
And when you see a skill tree in any game, you would expect, okay, bro, that's some pretty good RPG elements, especially when you got 4 different sections of skill trees that you had to level up fight multiple monsters, do side missions to gain experience to earn these abilities. RPG.
These dudes in your chat too, talking like you can go through God of War. There are enemies that are literally
really?
They're higher level.
Oh, okay. Go through the whole game. Don't level up and fight all the Valkyries and win.
You get your ass whooped.
Don't change your armor. Don't upgrade your fucking blades. Don't upgrade your axe. Just go through the whole fucking game like that.
I know you proved these dudes in the chat wrong, but you just brought back nightmares.
I know, man. Were you there when I beat the fucking queen?
Yeah,
I kept delaying my bus. Like I was gonna go to work, and then I was like, nah, bro, I gotta beat this motherfucker before I go. And I wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna go for work that day until I beat that bitch.
Yeah, I think me, Sam, and Somatic were all telling you might as well just take off work and beat this.
Yeah. I was like, nah, bro, and I did it. It took a while, but I did it, bro. That's an achievement right there. So let me go see what's going on. Oh, it looked like I got another armor. Garb of the last Majota. Okay. I did get some other armor and shit. But see,
only Orion the Will of the Wisp has a skill tree.
But you are traveling with a party. That's a part of an RPG. Atreus is your party member.
Yep, Atreus, your party member. You actually level up. You don't level up in Ori. So
and then also the story is always like evolving. Like that's a part of an RPG. Like you play the game to learn more, and then you earn abilities through that, and then you earn areas where you can do side missions and stuff like that. The only thing that this game didn't have that would have made it a full-fledged RPG was what, Mr. J? A town. And what does God of War Ragnarok have?
A town.
A town. It's a full-fledged RPG.
You don't have a town, but you do have places you visit that actually opens up like shop areas. So.
But when I think of a real full-fledged RPG, it has to have a town with civilization.
Yeah.
It has to. But they did do good. They definitely put a shitload of RPG elements. I would say it's up there with an action-adventure RPG, which is a sub-genre of an RPG. I know you guys don't like hearing the truth, but I don't care if you're a supporter. I don't care if you're a subscriber. You gotta hear the truth. I'm not gonna pander to you. That's not my style. We can lose all our viewers. Yeah, we can lose all our viewers today, tomorrow, and I'm not gonna fucking back down from this. Because you know,
this dude saying God of War doesn't have lasting consequences and different endings. You don't need consequences and different endings for an RPG.
Okay, hold on. I was about to say that. So what is Infamous? Okay, let me go to another fucking game.
Infamous has different endings.
Yup. So
especially if you choose, especially Infamous 1 and 2, where you can actually choose the good and evil side.
Okay, so exactly 1 and 2, and even Infamous Second Son. So those two have like good or bad, and all three of these. So
yeah, this dude.
So all of these have to be RPGs because you just explained something. So
I'm gonna
which one? What guy?
The Dom guy, because he keeps going on. Borderlands isn't an RPG. It's literally listed as an action role-playing game.
Bro, I don't. No, that's it, bro. As I said, this guy doesn't know anything about games, bro. He literally is illiterate to games.
Hold on, Dom is supposed to be. I thought Dom was our faithful subscriber of the channel, but you're not. Your gaming history is fucked up, bro. So again, you guys pointed out something else that's an RPG, right? So we're gonna go to another game that has that feature and also has a skill tree that you have to level up to learn these abilities. And
hold on.
So
you said RPG is a combination of things, but we already explained those combination of things that are in these games.
Yeah, everything that you guys are talking about are found in the games that I'm switching between. That's why I'm switching between these games to give you that aspect. So
Infamous is an RPG.
Infamous has a karma system from 1 and 2 and what is it? Second Son, right? So in order to do all of this, so basically, Wrong one.
Hold on, wait. I got another technicality, Jay. So technically, Dom, by your standards, that means Heavy Rain, Detroit Become Human are RPGs because they have consequences, different endings, and whatnot. Like, come on, dude. Come on.
So as you can see, guys, right here, let me upgrade that. On this game has a skill tree, right? But some of the blue stuff I can't do because I didn't play the game the good way. But all the gray stuff and the red stuff I can upgrade because I played the game the bad way. So this game has consequences for your actions. It also has a branching storyline. Depending on if you play the game good or bad, you get a different ending. But you also have to find these shards to level up. So, is this a RPG? Again, another game with a very deep and pretty complicated skill tree based on how you play the game.
I think this genre is going to just get more complicated as the more you talk about it.
It is going to get complicated because there's so many people that incorporated them to the point that the games aren't even the same that we know, and they're like pretty much full-blown RPGs like God of War. Like God of War 3 versus God of War 2018, it's not even the same type of game.
Like, I can be real too if you want to be like extra petty. The Paper Mario games don't have any of the requirements, the choices, the consequences, and different endings, but they're RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
And you barely level up in those games.
I think you guys have to step outside your box and understand what this stuff means. Look, I've been creating content for a long time. I've been gaming longer than that. I'm not gonna tell you anything wrong. So if I'm not gonna do anything wrong, then you must be the one that's wrong. I know being wrong is not always easy, but you have to accept it. Sorry. By the way, this is still one of the best looking games of all time.
Yes, but Dom, one final thing, Dom. If a developer is classifying it as an RPG, it is still an RPG. It doesn't matter if it contains all what you want it to have in it. It is still an RPG because the developer themselves classify it as an RPG.
So what, Dom? Let me know the RPGs you play, and then maybe we can better understand your thought process. So what RPGs do you play?
Borderlands isn't an RPG.
I'm trying to figure out if I have Borderlands. I know I don't have it downloaded, but I do know.
That shit makes no sense to me.
Well, what makes no sense?
I'm saying Borderlands isn't an RPG.
Oh, it is an RPG. I think he only thinks Borderlands is a looter shooter, not an RPG. It's like saying Destiny isn't an RPG, but it technically is because when you level up, you gain different abilities, different abilities. Even Borderlands has abilities, bro. Like like RPG in Borderlands, but I mean not Borderlands, Destiny. But it is still an RPG because you have to get stronger. By you playing the game, by you doing the things you do, you get stronger. It is a looter, yes. But without you progressing through the game and getting stronger, you can get these stronger weapons.
And you know what? This is exactly what these publishers and the devs want the games to be like nowadays. Because with gaming being more popular, all of these genres are meshing together.
Hold on. So Destiny is an MMO, not an RPG? I thought you said it was a looter shooter.
Destiny is not an MMO.
Wait up. Do I have that one? Let me hope that I got Destiny on my what's the name? I'm switching through a lot of games, but by the way,
Destiny was free.
I know it says purchase, but I'm not sure. Ah, fuck. I don't have the PS5 version of the game, but I do have the other.
Jay, he says Witcher 3, Witcher 2, The Outer Worlds, Final Fantasy 15, and Fallout New Vegas.
Those are RPGs.
But to be quite fair, he did say Final Fantasy. So what's your point? If you want to classify that, he did say Final Fantasy is an RPG, and you're the one.
I've talked
You're the one
about
saying
yeah.
that
Witcher. We already know Witcher is a RPG, but if we had the team working on Witcher, help on Horizon Zero Dawn, and add a lot of those qualities and those skills, and you know, with the storytelling and side missions and stuff, which is a part of RPGs. How can that not be an RPG? Actually, every game I talked about with elements of RPGs, the heavy elements, they all had side missions.
Yeah,
like Horizon, Ghost, Infamous, God of War, all had side missions.
I think what he considers RPGs are Western RPGs.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. All of
these games he named are Western RPGs apart from Final Fantasy 15.
No, but it is very westernized. 15 is more westernized than 7. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much just westernized RPGs. I'm not downloading Destiny again.
I got to really disagree with this guy. Horizon is an RPG. I'm sorry. If you think that you can load up Horizon and go from the beginning of the game and fight a fucking Thunderjaw and win, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's the same thing for Ghost of Tsushima. You think you gonna go into one of them fucking camps and just be able to throw down? No, it's not, bro. No. So look. Okay. Here, look. I was playing this game on Columbus Day because I don't respect that holiday. But look, I was playing Elder Lilies all day. I was supposed to go live, and I just got deep into this game. Right? Damn, I didn't know I had the Unreal Engine. So I was playing Elder Lilies. It's a really, really good game. You remember Odin Spear, Mr.
Yes.
J? Okay, it's similar to Odin Spear as far as the colorfulness and the side scrolling, but it's like a Dark Souls side scrolling, but it's not your character. It's like you kind of get these spirits that you kind of summon. You can have 3 at a time.
Sorry,
you have 3 at a time, and then you have like two sets. So you basically have 6, but you can push R1 to switch to different sets. And then they will come out when you push the button. So, but look, if I push the touchscreen button, I thought the game was trying to freeze on me. If I push the touchscreen button, it gives me my playtime, which is 19 hours. It lets me know what chapter I'm in. It lets me know Lily's status. It lets me know she's level 60 out of 100. Her HP is 15 out of 15. Her prayers, which is meaning she can heal herself, that's 3 out of 3. Then it lets me know the blight, aka experience, is 3,000 out of 4,022, and then 222. And then her attack is 156, and her prayer potency is 138. It gives me the materials I need, which is the blight, the different types of blights that would upgrade my spirits so they could do more damage or have better abilities, like better cooldown, the ability to use them underwater. Is this an RPG?
Well, it sounds like an RPG.
But it's side-scrolling. But you see, like, there's different types of RPGs, bro. Like, I understand the RPGs you play, but you have to respect the other type of RPGs that are out there. We're not just talking about these elements being added. We're talking about these games being referred to as RPGs by the reviewers, by critics. Like,
he said RPG elements is not the same as an RPG.
So this isn't an RPG? Just let me know. Is this an RPG? Yes or no?
No. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night? Is that what he's talking about? Jay, what is this game you're playing?
Elder Lilies.
No, the video. Well, maybe I'm behind, but the video he's showing right now is. Yeah, I must be behind.
Yeah, that's Elder Lilies. This looks like a Metroid kind of game.
Yeah, it's a Metroidvania with heavy RPG elements.
Kind of like it's not a Castlevania with RPG elements.
Yes.
I didn't play a lot of Castlevania.
Yes, I played a good amount of them on the Game Boy Advance. Definitely had RPG elements. Because all I've been doing is leveling up to get stronger so I can fight these bosses with no hassle, which is what I do on an RPG. And I leveled up again, level 61. Plus, I gotta be level 100 to get a gold trophy.
I mean, I want to know, does this guy consider like the Souls games or Bloodborne to be an RPG?
I wouldn't think so.
But you can create a character though, so you got to be an RPG, right?
See, there
Different endings.
Oh shit!
Different endings. You level up. Is Sekiro an RPG? Like this? These are questions. These are.
I mean, see, that's the thing. Like the act of leveling up in so many people's eyes means a game is an RPG to a degree. You know, like that's the genre that made that shit popular. Leveling up came from RPGs. Being able to have a control of the situation instead of just, you know, learning patterns like Mario and shit, or how to jump over a fucking monster. But knowing that you don't have to jump over the monster, you can level up and get this different skill that can, you know, get you through the game even easier. You know, shit like that.
I never played Among Us, so I wouldn't know if it's an RPG.
Among Us
is not an RPG. Among Us is not an RPG.
I don't know. I've never played it. I've seen it and never played it.
I used to play it all the time with my ex. Among Us is more of a party game, if I'm being real.
That's a party game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Final Fantasy made RPGs Final Fantasy made RPGs popular, and then because of that popularity in some of the Western RPGs that came after Final Fantasy, people started adding these skills into their games. And even though their games used to be one thing, their games are completely different now.
I think he's talking about abilities. He says that it has elements of an RPG.
What like all elements? Some elements?
No, I think he just said it has elements of an RPG. Which basically means he's saying it's not an RPG, it just has elements of an RPG.
But it has a party. Like when I stand still, you can when I rest and stand still for a certain amount of time, you see my party members, which are these spirits. You see that every spirit has a different level based on the experience I've been getting. So I don't know. I mean, the definition of an RPG is said in this game. It's right here. So I mean, I guess a game isn't an RPG unless you deem it. And in that fact, that's your opinion. So you've been letting us know your opinion the whole time, not facts.
He's saying you've shown games with RPG elements, but no, not an RPG.
So a game with an RPG element isn't an RPG?
I guess so.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
You still bringing up Witcher. Witcher and those games aren't the only RPGs in the world, bro. Like you keep bringing up these one games, bro, but they're not the only games in the world, bro.
Yeah, they're not.
I hate this game.
Yo, check the red alerts, guys. I just posted something there.
I hope that shit's super important, bro. Bro, I swear to God, y'all be using these red alerts. You know we got like gaming news and shit. Not you games, but it's like some people be posting shit in red alerts, and that shit ain't serious.
What is this?
That's the Doki V game. And I heard about this earlier today. But I didn't hear that there was any. Yeah, I didn't hear anything important to the point where. Yeah, there's no new developments. This game is probably like 2 to 3 years out, which is kind of disappointing because it looked like it was ready. It was giving me Days Gone vibes, where we saw so much gameplay.
Well, I mean, no.
Where
nobody's saying Fallout 4 isn't an RPG. Fallout 4 is just fucking straight garbage.
Fallout 4 is... Oh my goodness.
Wait up, y'all didn't like Fallout 4? I was under the impression that everything Bethesda made was a great RPG all the time.
Fallout 4 basically isn't an RPG at this point, though. Fallout 4 is an RPG, bro. Like I don't see y'all just pick and choose what an RPG. Then
Again, that's based off of opinion, so you don't have to worry about what they say anymore. That's based off of opinion. We can't change their opinion, bro.
So hold on. Fallout 3 is an RPG. Fallout New Vegas is an RPG according to you, but Fallout an RPG. It's made by the same team that made RPGs.
One second. This is not a red alert. Games for Eternity. Take that link and put it in gaming news, because all they're doing in this video is showing us the development process of this game. Nothing in this video is letting us know this shit is anywhere close to coming out. It would be a red alert if we had a release date or platforms announced, but they're really just letting us know their development process as far as capturing images of real locations and putting them in the game. Destruction.
It's still an RPG.
Destruction of environment, shit like that.
It doesn't matter what you think. It's still an RPG. You are linking up. You are using those levels to get. It is an RPG. It doesn't matter how toned down you think it is. It's still an RPG. You're just picking and choosing what you want to be an RPG. That's not how this works.
The mistake you're making is the fact that now you know how we got Witcher, and Witcher's all in depth with story and quest and the fucking. Like, just because the game, like, RPG mechanics aren't as in-depth as Witcher, but it comes to, like, choice and shit, doesn't mean it's not an RPG. Like, he's saying because Fallout 4 is toned down, it's not an RPG. It's still an RPG, not because it's toned down. It is still an RPG. It may not be one that you like the most, but it is an RPG nonetheless. But
you can't say exactly. You can't say it's not an RPG. You pick what you're. I've noticed now, and I'm not going to respond to you anymore because I've noticed that all you're doing right now is just picking and choosing what you want an RPG to be, and that's not the case. When a game is recognized as an RPG by the developer, and the developer says it's an RPG, it is an RPG. It doesn't matter what you think or what anybody else thinks. It does not matter. It's an RPG.
Even Cyberpunk is still an RPG.
Cyberpunk is an RPG. Exactly, Cyberpunk is an RPG. It's a broken piece of shit, but it's still an RPG. Like low key, and it's a first person shooter. So what? So a first person shooter can be an RPG because it doesn't have elements of an RPG. Because it only has some elements of an RPG. Like what the hell wrong with you, bro? Oh yeah. You it's lunatic. You when you kill someone, you randomly get freaking weapons from them. The weapons they're using aren't the weapons you always get. It's random. So it's not Luna too. Like come on, bro. You just picking and choosing, bro. And I'm sick and tired of that. So I ain't responding to you no more. So bye.
True Woody
yeah, bro. Like, look, all I'm gonna say, bro. I already told True Woody what was going on. He's letting us know his opinion of what an RPG is. He's not letting us know the facts. We've let him know the facts, and I've used multiple games as an example. You can't do that. You're letting us know games you played. You're not letting us know games you haven't played that had those elements and acknowledge them. So you acknowledge that they have RPG elements, but you will not acknowledge that they are RPGs or a branch of a RPG. That right there is weird.
Yeah.
No, Dom, no. This is the last I've said. This is the last time I'm responding to you. You didn't. That's not what you said. You said Fallout 4 is basically not an RPG because it's toned down. That's what you said. You did not say what you're saying right now. Stop lying.
Why you always lying? Stop that fucking lying.
Like, look at it like this. If you got some juice and you add some water to it, does that mean it's not juice anymore?
See? That's a good point right there.
That's actually a good point. It's only a good point, motherfucker, because you get to talk about water.
Well, he said real life water. Nobody cares about that. We only care about video game water.
The game I've been playing recently, video game water sucks.
What game was that? Oh, Metroid. Yeah.
No Gravity Suit. Video game water. It's terrible. I'm gonna lie. I've already beat.
I'm not gonna sit up here and say, like, I know the people go crucify me that the game's not worth $60, but upon finding out information yesterday that the game was supposed to be for DS, they could have just sold even more copies at $40. I'm not saying that it's not worth $60, but I'm just saying that the game initially was gonna be a $40 DS title. I remember this game. This game was put on the back burner a long time. Do you remember my experience with the DS I told you about? That I broke away from it because the first year drought that nobody wants to report. Yeah, the DS had a horrible drought. I got that shit in 2004, and I got Rayman, the 3D version from PS1. I got on Midnight. What is it? Not Midnight Club. Need for Speed Underground 2, I think. I played the Metroid Prime demo a lot. I had a lot of Game Boy Advance games, so I was going back to play some of those. But it had a horrible 1 year drought, and that was November 2004 when I got it. But the following year, it had a horrible drought. And even though I ended up getting a second one after the first one got stolen, when I was playing those Game Boy Advance games and I was playing it for that long and not giving up on it, it was primarily because there wasn't really any new DS games for me to want to go out and get a new DS or ask for a new DS. That's when I moved over to PlayStation after watching that special on G4 TV in 2005. And then my mom saw how much I liked watching my brother play the PS2, and my brother gave her the idea to give me the PlayStation Portable. And then it was pretty much over for them. But yeah, they had a drought, and to find out that this was one of the games that they could have just brought out in the first, they could have had it ready for the first year. It doesn't seem like a difficult game to make. A little disappointing, man. Just a little disappointing. And I expected the visuals to look somewhat a little bit better or on par with a game like... One second.
I mean, visually speaking, this game does look better than most Metroid games that come out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But I feel I can't wait until Nintendo gets to that level where they're like...
Are you talking about, like, on a scale of, like, Metroid Prime, right?
No, I just want them to do a little bit better than what they're doing now. And it doesn't have to be like PS4 Pro level. It could be just PS4 level. Because
I'm be honest with you,
they're so far behind, bro. And they could do. We know they can do better. When I look at Smash, I was like, bro, why can't every game have this type of detail, these type of textures? I was like, damn, bro. If they use the Smash engine for every... Wait, what? Is there something up there?
Metroid kind of does have those level of details in the animations, the backgrounds, the bosses. Oh my god, the bosses.
That's one thing I've been seeing a lot. The boss battles, the cutscenes inside the gameplay where you do a move or whatever. It's not a cutscene. It's it's like one of those.
It's like quick time event.
Yeah, the quick time events. I like those. Again, it's a classic Metroid. I used to play, Zero Mission, Fusion. I beat both of those on Game Boy Advance. It's a great looking game. It's just...
I agree it could look better.
I mean, that's every Nintendo Switch game, though.
But, personally, I don't know. I feel like this game did for 2D Metroids that Breath of the Wild.
My only problem with the 60 frame, the 60 price point is that I know it's never going down. That's my only thing.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, because it's unanimous that it's a really, really good game. And that's probably because it's a Switch title, but it's never going to go down. And I think that's what people... Exactly, and that's what I think people need to have a discussion about. Not, is it worth $60 now? Right now, it's a brand new game. It could be worth whatever it needs to be. It's a new game. But, is it going to be worth $60 5 years from now?
Oh.
But they're gonna keep it at that price, and I think that's the discussion people should be having. Why doesn't
5 years from now?
Yeah, why doesn't Nintendo have to lower their price in games? Because if Sony didn't lower the price of Demon's Souls and Returnal, people wouldn't be sitting up there like, "Oh, that's a good game." Now,
you want to know why? Jay? It's as simple as this. The Nintendo fans don't care that that their games are don't get lowered in price, because guess what? They're gonna buy them anyways. That's why Nintendo doesn't lower their price. Listen, if Sony is if if PlayStation fans didn't care about a price being lowered, like
True Woody,
Sony wouldn't lower their price either.
I hear you on that, True Woody. But as a Nintendo fan, like this, I
You
didn't
may
mind.
care. The diehards do not. That's why. That's why
No,
they
no,
got
no,
the
no. Those are the
system.
fanboys. Those are the fanboys. Those are the idiots that
Exactly.
bought
That's
fucking.
my point. That's my point. They don't care, and there are a lot of them.
There
They
are.
do not
Those are the
care.
idiots that bought fucking Skyward Sword HD. I wasn't buying that shit. Nah. And nah. Skyward Sword HD was garbage. Wasn't buying that shit. Ain't buying that shit until I can find it for $25. Promise you that. But this Dread, I haven't played the 3DS 2D Metroid game that came out a couple years back. Samus Returns, that shit was good. But this will consider the 2D one, the original Metroid on NES. How it's okay. It's a Metroid game. It's okay. Dread is Super Metroid when compared to that. Like it's refined everything. The gameplay just feels so smooth. The boss fights haven't been this cinematic since say fucking Metroid Other Realm, and we don't talk about that.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about that one. Yeah, I didn't play that. But I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. The Nintendo community at that time, they were hyping the fuck out of that game, and I don't know why. I think it was like if they release that again right now, it'll be hyped, and you know what I'm talking about. If they release that game right now, it will be hyped, and it will be $60 because everything that didn't do good on the Wii U is doing good on the Switch. And I feel like PlayStation should have took advantage of that shit by re-releasing some PS3 titles that didn't do good because of the time period.
Yeah, you got some people saying they should re-release Other Realm or remake it, and it's like, no.
They will.
No.
They will. Oh, you want to bet? I know they should, but you want to bet?
I hope they don't.
Come on, bro, bet me. Because all Nintendo is looking at is what's going on right now.
There
and
were
they're like,
so many
hey, we're
things.
winning right now, bro. They love Metroid. Let's bring that shit back.
There were so many things wrong with Other Realm. The story was garbage. The game had you control the entire game.
Yeah, I mean, but hey, if they see interest in the series, I don't see why they wouldn't bring it back. I'm just up here grinding real quick. Cause I already got 2 levels off of this run today. I think what I'm gonna do when I get home, like early in the morning, I'm gonna just level up. Come on this bitch and level up, get a couple levels.
If I get interrupted one more again.
Guys, we're about to go dive into the next phase of our news because we still got a fucking hour. But I could play this game all day. The platinum is fucking high. Like, it's low. The percentage is... No, the percentage is high. So I know I can knock this shit out. But I do got to get through this dungeon. But I do want to just grind a couple levels. I think I want to be like level 70 when I go against the fucking boss.
I am still playing this goddamn game.
You know, I like leveling up to the point where I can just one-shot motherfuckers, like just even tough enemies.
You're like me.
I love that shit, bro.
I can't post on my Metroid clips out of fear of, oh, why would you spoil that for me? Like, I know motherfuckers in this chat probably don't care, so I might as well say, Ridley's not in Metroid Dread.
You want to know what's funny? People don't know that I'm a Nintendo fan, but I've been playing a lot of Metroidvania games lately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like they were like, oh, nah, bro, you're a Sony player. I'm like, okay, well, what about Fist? What about this? Like somebody that had a background in this would have to be able to play these games pretty good and actually like them. Because if you
you went through Fist like real quick, yo.
Oh yeah. I love Fist. Fist was a fucking dope ass game. Fist was so good. Oh, Fist was so fucking
good. You know what
good.
I need you to go by? You know what I need you to do that quickly, Jay? And you're not going to be able to do it because it's an RPG. Back on that topic, sorry.
I know what you're going to say.
Do you? You know I'm about to go with Ni no Kuni?
No, man. If I wanted to knock that, I'm definitely gonna go back to that. You know, I love those.
Bro, that's like
I thought you was gonna talk about Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Monster Hunter 2.
Okay,
Hunter
so
2,
let me. I need to ask these motherfuckers a question, bro. Like this is the last question about this RPG shit. Okay. Okay. Where are we at? Which one did we get? We got all the Monster Hunters, so it doesn't fucking matter. Okay. Let me ask you guys a question. Is Monster Hunter World a RPG?
Yes. Wait. Fuck.
You make a character. You level up. You have branching storylines. You have a party.
Your own equipment.
You have a party. You have food. You know. Is it not an RPG?
I feel like this is just an excuse for you to talk about Monster Hunter World food again.
Exactly. Because you already know what I'm about to do. I'm going to eat some food. Gonna call me food man. Do a lot of food things here. There's just so many categories of RPGs, bro. I love them. I mean, oh yeah, that's right. I had the Aloy skin pack on. Yeah, look at that. Over 1,000 hours into this game.
Jesus.
Yes, I know, right? Like, I love this game so bad that I really wanted to get that platinum. You know what platinum I know I can get? I know I can get Returnal. Return, like I'm being honest. I'm not even gonna go and dive into Monster Hunter because I don't want to. It's so depressing. Like, I
remember that. I remember that the struggle. He kept getting the wrong size for monsters. Oh, it was beautiful.
And I fought the Nergante over 90 times.
Damn.
And still haven't done what I needed to get. What I needed to get.
Hold on, bro. I thought it was like at least 105. You were there.
It was 90 because I tried to fight some other monsters that I needed crowns for, which was the fire one and the unicorn, and that's it. Like, I have 3 monsters I need crowns for, and I need 1 crown for the Nergante, and then I think I need 1 crown for the fire one, but I need both of the crowns for the unicorn. So that's 4 crowns across 3 fucking monsters, and then I get the platinum.
Hey Jay, someone in the chat named Johnny Gaming was like, wait, Aloy? Go ahead and tell them that.
Oh, yeah, Aloy. Aloy was in Monster Hunter because she is a Monster Hunter, or she was a hunter. Yeah, Aloy was in Monster Hunter. A lot of people don't know that. She was
Yeah, I won't lie. Some of these Rise crossovers.
She was a limited character skin, guys. You can't get her anymore.
Shit. We got Chun-Li for the
Are you sure she's a limited character skin? Because didn't Jay say you have to do a quest to get it?
You gotta get a quest, and the quest is available now because they stopped putting content out. So if you want to go and do that quest, you can go on Monster Hunter World right now and get it. But
shit, I could have sworn out.
Yeah, but you definitely got again have to level up.
Bad,
make sure you have to level up and make sure you got some good ass armor and good ass weapons to go fight the monsters you need to progress in the storyline to get the mission. You know, RPG shit.
Just go fight. Go fight the devil, Joe. You'll be
Go ahead and give me one here. Go ahead and give me one here now, Shorty.
I'm gonna let y'all know I just do this shit for show. I will not go into a mission with Aloy. That skin is fucking dirt weak. But the new armor is pretty good. And that's the protector armor, that one you had to do that mission for in the game. You know, the one that continues to protect you over time. Yeah, that one was. I didn't do that mission. I need to do that.
You can get away with, say, fighting a Jackass with the Aloy.
I feel like if you use Aloy and you use the bow and arrow, you should be all right at a distance, especially if you have a party. All you're gonna do is just spam. Then I feel like you'll be all right.
You should be able to fight a Jagras, a great Jaggy with a Aloy skin, right?
Yeah. A great Jaggers, yeah. I've done that multiple times. Yeah.
I wouldn't fight anything over that shit with that shit because that armor's defense.
Yeah, the defense on this armor is fucking ass. You know, I'm kind of pissed off Monster Hunter World didn't get a next gen update. And then with Capcom's stupid ass statement, we're going for full force in the PC. I'm kind of skeptical that I won't live long enough to see another Monster Hunter on consoles, even though I know this one did really good.
See, the reason Capcom's going full force in the PC is because Monster Hunter and Devil May Cry are the only games doing well for them. Their fighting game division is.
But the PC community doesn't support this and Devil May Cry as well as console gamers.
Oh no, them PC fanboys, they love them some DMC. Dante walking around with no clothes on and
but
shit.
there's
They
no
love
way
shit
they
like that.
buy these games more than console gamers.
Oh, no doubt.
Oh, okay.
But-
No, I know Monster Hunter did really good for them on PC, but compared to PS4 in Japan and United States and UK, Monster Hunter fucking... It was a PlayStation
What you're not
game.
realizing is, what you're not realizing, Capcom wants them to be talking about these games for a
Oh.
and because these dudes wait and play the games like months, years later after they release.
I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. They're the modding community.
Yeah, the modding
community will mod the game, and then the game will be in the news over and over and over again.
But you want to know what's fucked up, bro? They knew about the modding community, so they added a lot of skins from different games in this game. That's why we had Dante from DMC in this game. That's why we had Ryu from Street Fighter, and we had Sakura from Street Fighter. Like, we had a lot of fucking different outfits.
Is it just me? Is it just me? The way this nigga goes, Ryu.
Fuck him.
Ryu.
It's Ryu.
Fuck. It say Rai, and then there's a fucking U. That's what I'm calling him. if it was Ryu, it would be a R-E and a U.
No.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. Where's my JTech TV skin? Yes, I got an armor. It's called JTech TV. Here it is.
It's red and black, isn't it?
No, sadly, they didn't let me do that.
Damn
No,
you,
it just
Capcom.
it looks a little plain. But I have a good blade on this shit, so that's the thing. Doesn't look like there's any major like specials or anything. It's just really like it was such a great game. Monster Hunter World was so great. I just wish they didn't have that RNG for the platinum, bro. Like,
Yo, you tried.
I tried. You know I did. I
helped you with a couple of those Nergigante runs too.
Yeah, bro. Oh, bro, I could do that shit all day by myself. Most of them motherfuckers was by myself.
Oh, trust me, bro. I know. I joined you because I needed help fighting them.
Yeah. And you know who got that? Schizo got the platinum for this, and fucking my brother, Emerald. Man, I was like,
didn't McNeil get it too?
Oh, McNeil did get it. Yeah, everybody got that shit.
Hey, games, you play Monster Hunter?
Yeah,
that was definitely a great game though. Like,
no, I said games, not games for eternity. Is he even in here still? No,
he's there. He's just not talking.
He's here.
Let's go. Let's go branch out to the rest of this shit because we got like 40 minutes, 43. What up? Jeff Keighley said something about. Hey, bro. By the way, I've been hearing a lot of people that are big talking about PlayStation All Stars this year with a check mark. Like the first one would be like Ed Boon in September, and then somebody from the Kind of Funny cast talked about it yesterday. I feel like it's a reality. And the only reason why, and I talked to Mr. J about this because I know he knows. Mr. J, you know the reaction videos that come from the Nintendo store in New York City?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You know I visited New York City, took a picture in front of Mario, all that shit. Like, you know, still a big Nintendo fan, but I've just refused to buy any of the fucking hardware until they get their shit together. So, long story short, you saw those reaction videos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In this day and age, with PlayStation in the position they're at, every announced character for a game like that would get what? A reaction video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And PlayStation's already big right now without a game like that. How would it be if every fucking month you're getting a new announcement for a new character? You see what I'm saying?
Yep. They announced the Hunter from Bloodborne. Oh.
Exactly. Now, this is what I was thinking. How does PlayStation pull a Nintendo where you have a character from each game? Well, it's easy. You can do it right now. Bloodborne. You know, that's a game where you know that's from the Dark Souls creators. That's a multi-platform character, but it's your character. The character from Sunset Overdrive would be in this game. which is a representative from Xbox. And bam, there you go. A Monster Hunter, which they did not add it. They only added a Mii character of the Monster Hunter. That character would be in PlayStation All-Stars Part 2. That will be a representative of Nintendo. So bam, there you go. That's it. That's how you do it. It's really that easy. But we got Astrobot, we got Knack, we got Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima, we got Aloy, we got Celine from Returnal. Come on, bro. We got Kenna from the Kenna Bridge of the Spirits. We got the rabbit from Fist. Like, come on, bro. Out of here.
Ratchet and Clank, and then make an alternate skin with Rivet and Kid.
You almost naming a PlayStation All Stars now.
I am naming PlayStation. I'm just saying, like, if the game was to come back, we have some pretty good characters. And if you played All Stars, that's a very competitive game when it comes to fighting mechanics. And the one thing PlayStation has that they don't have is they own the fighting scene. They own it. They own Evo. Most fighting games, but they don't have their own fighting game. And it doesn't have to be a character-specific fighting game. It could just be a fighting game, but they don't even have that.
I mean, I don't care if it's multi-plat. I'm going to be real with you. I don't care what anybody says. Tekken is always a PlayStation franchise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's always going to be a present.
So, I'm going to go and revisit a talking point I made yesterday. And that was, is anybody playing Back 4 Blood?
No.
So I'll be checking Kid Smooth's channel to see if he's playing Back 4 Blood. And, yep. And 3 days ago, he posted Halo. He has not posted anything for Back 4 Blood. So again, these guys like capping for games going into Game Pass. And I saw a video today on Twitter that I retweeted. Like this guy was talking about games that are in Game Pass, and you know that Dave Chappelle, that Key and Peele scene where he's shaking everybody's hand and shit. Well, he only shook the hand of the games that were like Microsoft Studio exclusives. Like any other game that was in Game Pass, he didn't shake their hand.
Back to your PS All-Star point. Dude in your chat brought up a point. They could put Spider-Man and Miles in the game.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
They would have pulled to do that since Nintendo was able to do Sora.
Mm-hmm.
They would have pulled to do something like that.
Technically, you can put Wolverine in too.
That's what I was saying, and then you would have a Marvel versus Capcom situation because you have a partnership with Capcom because they owe you everything they fucking got.
Put some, I think rival school characters in there.
And since Chun-Li wasn't in Smash, you could definitely get Chun-Li over. She's very recognizable, like the second recognizable character, and then you would have a lot of females, you know.
Yeah. Good old Chun-Li and her kicks.
Damn. The developer that I wanted to have on had to delay their game on Steam because there were some problems. I mean, it's just really, really weird. It's harder for developers to get a game working on PC nowadays than it is to get the game running on a console. And I never thought I would see this day over the last 6 years of me arguing with these weird PC fans. I never thought I would see the fucking day where this type of shit would go down. But I'm seeing
it. Rail you off topic again. Back on that Game Pass. These Game Pass dudes are like the PC dudes who claim, "I'll just emulate your game and play it that way." They'll post the first like 5 minutes to an hour images of the game, and then they won't play it. They won't beat it.
I got a confirmation. If you don't own Days Gone, the game is now in the Games Under 20 sale. I will be going to that. I just closed my screen, but I will be.
I don't know that shit day one. That shit was flames.
Yeah, I look. The game was given away on PlayStation Plus collection. Is it in a PlayStation Plus collection?
I don't know. I know that's how I got the Final Fantasy 15 DLCs.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't think it is there. Oh yeah, it is. It is. They tried everything to get y'all fucking supporting this game. They put the shit on PC for God's sakes, man. They really, really wanted that game to do good. I picked it up day one. I loved it. I ran through the game, platinum the game. I loved it.
I ain't platinum it yet, but I ran through the game, loved everything.
Illegal. Extended play, save up to 70% ends the 27th. Like, I'm about to get paid tomorrow, and I really... Oh, Mr. J, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Did you pick up the Nickelodeon Smash Brothers game?
Huh?
The Nickelodeon Smash Brothers game. Did you pick it up?
No, I am no.
Do you plan on picking it up?
Maybe when they patch it and release some more characters.
Okay.
Wait, patch it. What's wrong with the game?
This shit's janky, yo. It needs voice acting.
Yeah,
It's like
it don't have
text-
voice acting.
Oh
The
yeah, that's not gonna get
detection's a bit
patched.
off.
They're not gonna patch voice acting, bro. Like that's
No, they
No,
said they said they would. They said they
they
would.
actually said they would.
They said
Yeah.
they would. Now listen,
I don't know.
this is a good sale. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection is only
Nah,
$15.
Don't buy that game, yo.
Why not?
I bought that shit probably a couple of days after it was released.
Mhm.
The game is glitchy as fuck. A lot of the games don't work online. The
Oh, fine.
play is
Thank you
horrible.
for saving me some fucking time inside
Wait,
of a time capsule.
hold on. What game is he talking about?
The Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. It's got like all the Street Fighter games.
Yeah.
And I'm be real with you. I bought that shit because I was looking forward to playing Third Strike online again. Hopped online. That shit is horrible, man. Now, if you want to just, play arcade mode and play some single player shit, go for it. But this is a fighting game, yo. No.
There's a lot of sales over here, but they're not. I don't think they're the best sales, but they definitely have some.
I'll tell you what fighting game I'm getting this month, Jay. I'm getting a Demon Slayer game because that shit is gonna be flames.
Cyber Connect, nigga. That's who made the game.
Oh, see, they did make the first Naruto game.
Yeah.
Yep, they made the Storm games.
But Sega is publishing it. That's,
Sega's publishing this one.
Okay. I was like, bro, it looks just like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, which is a really good compliment, by the way. Like because
it is.
Yeah, that's a really, really good one. And I got the original Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, and yeah, it's really, really still well done. Let me see what's going on here. So there we go. There it is. Games under $20. So games under $20. Need for Speed Heat is in here. Days Gone, Uncharted 4. I don't even know why they're making a remaster. Uncharted Lost Legacy is also in here. Both of those games I already own. I don't understand why they're making a remaster. They could have just gave us a 60 frames per second patch.
That should better be on the $30, bro. Like low key.
Ratchet and Clank 2016 is in here under $20.
Get that.
Already got it.
Amazing.
Already got it. Platinum.
Not you. The chat.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Ultimate is also in the under $20. That's the better one.
Yeah, that one is the good
Infinite
one.
was trash. Don't get it.
Yeah, Infinite was trash, but this is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That one is under $20.
I'm hearing they're thinking about re-releasing MVC 2.
I heard that too. And whoop-de-fucking-do! Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, the original game, is in the under $20 deal. We were just talking about that, and I went through a lot of nostalgia the other night watching a lot of Power Rangers team-up videos. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid is also in this sale.
Yo, you know what's funny?
Shit, Chun-Li is in here?
Yeah, Chun-Li and Ryu are in there now.
Oh, shit.
That shit's playing.
What? Chun-Li and Ryu is in what?
In the Power Rangers game. Bro.
I always wanted to get that Power Rangers game. Never actually pulled the trigger. Never thought it was actually going to be any good.
They had given it away for free, and I think it's still available on PlayStation Now if you have it. You can download it.
It's in PlayStation Now. I know that. It's still in there. It never left.
You should definitely give it a chance, bro. You should go play it.
Game.
Yeah, it's definitely a good fighting game.
For about a half hour. But it's fun.
It's definitely a fun game. I wish it wasn't like a nickel and dime, but if you know anything about this, Mr. J knows this shit was on cell phones, and that's why it's like kind of like a nickel and dime with all the DLC. But it's so good, like it's so good to the point that I'm up here debating whether to buy the Super Edition with all the fucking Rangers that I fucking want, including the Street Fighter characters.
Keep in mind too, they've got Rita coming out soon and some more characters. Yeah,
I don't know, bro. I might have to keep waiting because they keep releasing fucking Rangers. You know?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they keep releasing a lot
Yeah,
of
but
Rangers.
even so, Jay, the Ultimate Edition may not include the new Rangers that they're releasing.
Well, I have to keep waiting. This is another side-scrolling game that I have. I supported the Kickstarter, and I have not played it, and I need to get on it. And it has deep art. Well, it's actually a turn-based RPG, but it also has Indivisible.
Indivisible.
It's in I would highly recommend this. What was this game by Square Enix? It was Valkyrie. You remember the Valkyrie game? Valkyrie Profile. Valkyrie Profile. So it plays like Valkyrie Profile when you get into battle, and I love that game. Damn,
Bro,
Square.
did we just say Valkyrie Profile at the same goddamn time?
Yes, bro. That's how you know. Me and Mr. J, we've been playing our RPGs for years, bro, for generations. Like, god damn. Don't get better than that.
Have any of you ever actually played an RPG called Enchanted Arms?
No, I have not heard of that.
It was way back in the freaking 360 generation.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. That is a turn-based RPG.
They got
it has a little bit of Pokemon elements in it.
So it's kind of like Ni no Kuni then.
Yeah, I talked to somebody about this the week before last.
Yeah, almost.
It was a game called Jade Cocoon. Anybody played that? It was like a Pokemon game on PS2.
Yeah.
Jade Cocoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one on PS2, not the PS1 one.
Yeah, I played the one on PS2.
Yeah, the one on PS2 was like, that was a full-on Pokemon, and I loved it, bro. I'm telling you, when I got the PS2 and I sold the 360 for games, I just was buying any RPG, bro. My whole library was RPG. Even Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts was an RPG, and I didn't even know.
My library was all RPGs too. It's low-key funny, bro.
Let me see. Yeah, so the under $20 sale looks really good up top, but if you go down the bottom, you're just seeing a lot of garbage. But I would highly recommend, and see, this is a game I've been waiting for to burn down on price. Override Super Mech League 2. I was waiting for this game. This is the game with the robots and shit. I was waiting for this.
I think I saw Sig playing that.
Yeah, I was waiting for this. I have supported the first one, but I wasn't really keen on supporting the second one because it didn't hit me. So I was like, bro, I would definitely pick it up when it gets super cheap. So it's hitting at it said $10 for the sequel. So definitely recommend that one.
Oh yeah, I gotta send some screenshots to Sick. I just remembered too. He's collecting evidence of all these people who are defending the Metroid price point. And he's saying, yo, if I see any of y'all complaining about Sony's $70 games, I'm gonna bring them
I said the same fucking thing. I was like, bro, y'all gonna support that? Well, you know what I've been saying? I've been saying that too. I've been saying, like, if y'all support Metroid for $60, y'all should definitely try out Matterfall afterwards. And it's only $10, and nobody's fucking like, bro, I hate that shit, bro.
Just use this Metroid shit to point out all the fucking hypocrites, because that's all it's doing. You got all these dudes who are like, oh, pirate all Nintendo games. Don't pirate indie games, though, for some fucking reason.
I don't understand that thought process of pirating Nintendo games. Like
they're a multi-million-dollar corporation. You're going to steal from guys who worked on a game in their basement? Like, those guys don't have to go through the cost of, shipping physical copies and whatnot worldwide. They release the game digitally and they get their money back like that exact time that they make a sale on said game. Mm-hmm. So, no, I don't give a fuck about stealing games from those people because fuck them.
Let me ask you guys a question, man. Rainbow Six Siege Deluxe Edition.
No.
It's only $10. Is it worth it? No. Why?
Because they come out with new patches for the game with new characters every other month. No.
Let me see what you're talking about. The curse returns, the foot returns. They got
there's a lot of microtransactions.
I see that. I'm seeing it right now. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. It's one of those type of games now. God damn, that's what they transformed it into. Well, yes, I'm guessing Need for Speed Heat might be like $9 or might be $10 or $20. So maybe check this out. I mean, I was big on. I was.
It's worth that. It's worth that price.
Yeah, it's worth the 10 or 20 that they might be asking for. So
I haven't
check it
played
out.
a Need for Speed game since Most Wanted.
I mean, I picked the game up at a higher price. No, I picked it up at a cheaper price. But I just couldn't get into it, bro. Like I like the graphics, it's pretty, but I just I don't know. I couldn't get into the story. But I keep trying.
Do you remember Need for Speed Most Wanted back in the day?
Kyle's asking, is there more news or we just trying?
Is there more news? Thanks for reminding me. That was our news. That was a part of the main news. Me scrolling down that. Let me continue to scroll down on Twitter. That is the main news. Like we got a nice $20 and under sale, and we have a 70% off sale on PlayStation Store. So again, we're basically at the end of the generation. This is a news. The demo for the PC version of Monster Hunter Rise is now available on Steam. Yeah, I guess Capcom was not capping.
Man, I'm not buying that shit twice.
I guess they weren't capping because they don't put demos on PC for obvious reasons. So we'll see how that shit turns out.
Hey man, hey, they want to kill themselves. Let them kill themselves.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay, Solar Ash just got delayed. Solar Ash is a PlayStation console indie exclusive. It got delayed to December 2nd. I didn't even know the game was coming out. I forgot.
I didn't even know it was coming out this year. Funny.
Yeah, so
man, the only thing in December I'm worried about coming out is fucking Cobra Kai season 4.
Illegal. Sam keep telling me to get on that shit.
Yo, get on, Jay. You like Karate Kid?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? I thought you.
No,
did.
I watched it, but I don't think I watched all of it through. I know of it. I watched what is it? Three Ninjas. You remember that? Come on, bro.
Hold on. How they gonna give a demo? How they gonna give a demo to PC but not to console?
Well,
did they give a demo? To
the Nintendo Switch? Yes, they did. They gave a demo to the Switch.
No, I'm not talking about the Switch. The PlayStation.
We don't have that game.
Yeah, Monster Hunter.
Just like Rise. Okay.
Monster Hunter. Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise is only on Switch, and now it's going to PC. Which people now Nintendo fans might know how we fucking feel about that shit.
They only made that shit, Capcom only made Rise because Nintendo fans were complaining. What happened to our new Monster Hunter game? You guys give us Ultimate 3 and we don't have anything. They got World. Blah blah blah. Ooh, this is some good ass weed.
So today was the anniversary of Uncharted, the 12th anniversary of Uncharted 2. But PlayStation just celebrating it. It's really nothing along with that. Like,
is that why I'm saying Uncharted 2 trending? Because
yeah,
Uncharted 2 was fire. I saw dude uploaded the clip of, you remember when you're in the building with Chloe and then you're fighting the guys, the helicopter comes in and he shoots the building down, you gotta jump through the window.
I'm seeing a lot of people like post pictures like this dude called PlayStation Classics. I see him posting like this picture of like PlayStation characters together fighting and some shit. Like, I feel like our community would, compared to the people that keep telling me no, would be more open to a fighting game with PlayStation characters more than people think. Because All Stars would have been a hit if it had Crash and Spyro. Like, every other character could have been missing as long as you had those two. Like, yeah, I feel like, it was a missed opportunity. I
mean, I'm gonna be real with you though, Jay. Be real with you. I feel like Sony's like mascots in terms of those, like that kind of like the platforming era. I feel like it's more Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank.
Definitely. And we had those, and we had the grown-up versions, which was Cole McGrath, and we also had Cole McGrath, we had Nathan Drake. Yeah, we had like grown-up versions, of these characters and shit, but I don't know. It's just, I don't think people saw the vision that I did, and then because enough people didn't see the vision, Sony got scared and they were like, okay, well, we're not gonna do this again because y'all don't like it. Y'all don't appreciate what we try to do. I mean, and let's be honest, Sony did not try. Let's be honest. That was them not trying, and they still did a fucking bang-up job. Like, Sony was so hands off with that project, it's not even funny. And the developer, damn, I keep putting my hand in this shit. And the developer that worked on the Superbot, like, they were so passionate about PlayStation more than PlayStation was, because PlayStation was thinking about the future. And 3 months after the game released, the PS4 got revealed. So we already know PlayStation wasn't all in on that shit. But if they would have released the game like a year or two later during the PS4 generation, they could have added some characters from PlayStation 4 and continued to add characters throughout the generation. That's something they should have done.
Damn.
But they didn't do that. I'm still scrolling down. It is also the 5-year anniversary of VR. Attached with that, there are going to be some games added in addition to the PlayStation Plus games next month for VR.
Knights of the Old Republic is 18 years old? God damn.
God damn. Yeah, it definitely needed a remake.
Jeez, man. I only know this shit because the guy posted a tweet saying that how old were you when you played Knights of the Old Republic? And someone said I was 13. I'm 31 now. I'm like, damn, fuck, 18 years.
One of my bros on Twitter, both of his accounts got suspended, bro. Both of his accounts got suspended. He had to make a new account. Damn, bro, what the fuck, man? Don't worry, bro. I got you, Cloud. God damn. Like, I be following all the rules, and they found some loopholes to get me off of fucking Twitter. Like, for real.
Damn it happened again.
It happened.
Oh,
I got
bro.
interrupted again.
Are you fucking serious, bro? If they do a Robin Williams biopic, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, bro. They do a Robin Williams movie, I will be watching that shit, bro. I will watch it. I know it's gonna be fucking sad, but I will watch it. They found this dude. They found this dude that did a Robin Williams biopic, and he looks just like Robin Williams. Oh my goodness, that shit's about to make me tear up. Damn, bro. Robin Williams. That's why I didn't watch any of the live action Disney movies, because you can't replace the classics, no matter how hard they try.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna be fair. I liked parts of Mulan. That was the only one I watched. The action in Mulan was that shit's fire.
I bet it was, but where the fuck was the dragon? Yeah, that's what I caught. Oh goodness.
Oh no.
Why do I always see people sharing glamour shots of Rise Son of Rome from the PC and comparing it to new fucking graphic? Like, why do I see them do that, bro? Like, Xbox fans are so... Yeah, people are still talking about Rise Son of Rome. So, I need y'all to see this.
They got nothing like God of War, that's why.
I need y'all to see this, bro. I need y'all to see this. And so this is... I'm just letting you guys know what I do is different from what like other PlayStation fans do. They might not have the information on their phone or computer, so they don't fight in this type of way. But the way I fight is, hey, you're wrong. Let me send you a picture, and then it's over. And they don't want to talk. They don't want to reply because the picture, the image in question, is so factual that it stops them from the bullshit they're doing. I think people like to argue, so I think people don't like head for the kill. But I head for the kill and give them facts. And then it's over. I did it today. I gotta share this image. I gotta share the screen. So look, this dude's sharing an image of Forza Horizon versus Horizon Forbidden West.
What?
Forza Horizon versus Horizon Forbidden West.
Wait, what?
Forza Horizon versus Horizon Forbidden West.
That's not even in the same genre. What the hell?
So look, what he's doing, he's showing a glamour shot of Forza Horizon. They've had gameplay, bro. We're about to go watch this shit. We had gameplay for Horizon, right? New gameplay. This was just a fucking teaser, but it was all in engine. He uses this teaser, not the real gameplay, against the glamour shot of Forza because he knows the real gameplay that came out this year looks better than this image. which had multiple images.
I just want to know when these dudes are going to realize that Gran Turismo on PS3 looks better than the shitty fucking Forza game. But I digress.
Like, bro, I love the Xbox fanboys. I love them, bro. Their dedication to misinformation is so awesome.
I'm gonna be real with you, Jay.
This is one wallpaper that was posted today, and they are just like, whoa, oh my god, look at the graphics, it's better than anything, bro. I mean, bro, wait up. If this is the tip for you guys, that everything else that's coming out for Xbox can't possibly reach this. If you're comparing it to the best looking PlayStation games.
Jay, I've seen. Jay, I've seen. I think some people got early copies of the game of Forza, Horizon 5.
How?
I've seen huh?
The game comes out like far into next month, right?
Yeah, next month. Microsoft gave them a copy.
Are you talking about preview? Or are you talking about they actually got the game?
No, they actually got the game, but only they could only play up. It's offline, and they could only play up to freaking what 5 hours.
You already know what I'm about to do. You already know what I'm about. You fucking bird! Shut up. Okay, look, bro. You already know what I'm about to do. I already know. I'm about to take my ass to YouTube and look this shit up right now. I'm about to do that.
People keep talking about like.
I see that.
Some people are doing let's plays of it already. So,
but shit, why won't they compare it to Death Stranding Director's Cut?
I have no freaking clue.
Why not? If the scenery looks so good, why not compare it to that? It's running on the same engine. Yeah, they pick and choose their fucking battles, just like they pick and choose that fucking screenshot. I could share tons of screenshots of Horizon Zero Dawn in 60 frames per second and make Forza look like fucking dog shit. Get the fuck out of here. They pick and choose, bro. They pick and choose. That's why I don't get a lot of replies from them, because they don't want to fucking go head to head with me, man. You see what happened with what's the name for Forza Horizon 5, right? Forza Horizon 5 preview a day ago. The same image.
No, there are people that got like let's plays on it already.
I know. Don't worry. I'm looking at it. 8 minutes of gameplay. Forza game involved. Are you talking about people, or are you talking about publishers like websites? Because I keep seeing websites pop up. Okay. So let me tell you what I see. Right, I search Forza Horizon 5. I see IGN, GameSpot, IGN. Then I see IGN Games, Xbox.
I know. There's a dude I'll subscribe to.
Okay,
I'll find it. I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
Send that link, because the majority of ones that pop up are people that are not like that. So we say Call Eastwood 2 days ago posted something from preview. So we're gonna go see what it looks like.
Why are we like so obsessed with the graphics of a fucking
because
game?
That's the only thing that matters to Xbox fans. The only thing that matters is if the game looks good. Nah, look, we gonna use Call Eastwood because he's claiming that this is all we know Call Eastwood doesn't play games, so
but where's this like graphical obsession with fucking Halo?
But Mr. J, bro.
I found it, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
They don't have anything else, man. So
okay, so
I thought Halo
don't
was
have
coming
anything
out.
else.
So let me get something straight. Let me get something straight. So Forza looking good is gonna win the console war?
Absolutely not. They might think you will, but
I'm just like from now on, I'm gonna start talking to them like that. I'm like, hey, is Forza gonna win the console war?
Jay, I'll send you someone who has a let's play of it.
Okay.
It's a full.
Thank you.
Can you guys hear me? Some shitty headphones.
Yeah, you sound very muffled.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Sound like Phil Spencer is holding your nose. I mean, I feel like to them, like to them, it's like, hey, bro, if our game looks good, we win. Like, Bro, our games look better than yours. Even Gran Turismo will look better than this. I'm sorry, bro. You know what? You want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny? They better hope that they don't got a lot of fucking sports cars in this. Because you know the Digital Foundry is going to have to compare the two. I'm just saying. That shit don't even look real, bro. I'm looking at the license plate of the guy that you talked about. It's at 904 time mark. And that shit looks very, very plastic, bro. That shit doesn't even look like metal. For that Jeep.
Yeah.
Bro. And we still won't see them in competitions. We won't see them in Olympic Games like Gran Turismo.
No, they're not. Like, they're not. It's not that type of game.
Exactly. Well, no. It doesn't mean it's that type of game. If the game gained a lot of popularity, it will be competitive. Because it still has competition in that game. You still have to race, right? You still have to come in the first.
Yeah. That's
okay. Well, the game ain't big. The only thing that's big about this game is the fans bragging about it. Every time when it came for them to buy the game, what did we see every fucking Forza before Game Pass? They didn't buy the game. They would get on the internet and brag about the graphics, but they wouldn't buy the game. So what's the point of hopping on the internet telling us this game look better than another game if you're not gonna buy the game? You, the individual.
Because now the shit's on Game Pass, so they can use Game Pass as an excuse. So, well, you don't really know the sales of it because of the Game Pass. Game Pass is this.
The only thing I'm gonna really love about this is that me and True Witty have knowledge that we shared before that I'm not gonna talk about anymore. But True Witty, you already know about that event where I got that link for that one game that is coming out next year. Yeah, they better hope that beta doesn't come out. Because again, we're gonna do comparisons, and other people are too. They better not make me get that fucking Gran Turismo. Don't make me do it, bro. I get that shit for I get that shit just for it, bro. Fuck out of here. Let me see. Let me go to my library and see if it's over there. Is this the one? Yes, this is the one. I already figured it was this one.
I showed my
girlfriend. Okay, so I love the fucking PS5. So it started out where it stopped off. And basically it was he was doing a license plate, and this is exactly what I was just talking about with True Witty. And the shit just looks plastic. It looks really, really plastic. So True Witty, do we got a confirmation he's running this on Xbox?
Yeah.
Okay, he's running this on Xbox. That shit looks plastic. This was one of the things that they were talking about in a side-by-side comparison with Digital Foundry. It was Gran Turismo Sport versus the Forza Motorsport 7, I think. And then Forza Horizon. And then Drive Club. And
wait, I just realized there's two different Forza game versions of Forza Horizon and Motorsport.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Horizon is the only one they like because it's open world, but you can't get out of your vehicle.
Yeah. I smoke too much because I don't pay attention to this bullshit. I'm sorry.
So this is what we're looking at. This is Forza Horizon. They really just like the fact that you get to drive around an open world. That's what they like. And this is what they're doing. It looks like you do have a character in a vehicle, and this is what they like about the game. Though just driving around, mindlessly driving around. They don't really care about anything else. It's just like, hey, it's a game, it has a vehicle, and I like it. Xbox fans are easy to please.
I've been a little bit wrapped up in this in the whole Metroid drama too. So just to clarify, Xbox still ain't got no games, right?
No, that's a fact. No games still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Xbox still won't get their first game until next month. So even though they're trying their hardest to make it seem like
got a damn thing all year.
Yeah, but do you understand why they have people playing it early? Because they want people to really remind them that the game is coming out. That doesn't look good. So this is the real version, right?
Yeah.
There's stuff on this that don't look good. So again, a glamour shot is gonna make a game look good, but
Jay, take some screenshots, because I know what these idiots are going to say. They're going to come in, they're going to look at you, they're going to watch the stream, get to this part where you're talking about it, and I got to go, wait for the day one patch. Well,
I'm not going to take no fucking screen. Yeah, I'm not taking no screenshots because PlayStation don't need day one patches. They show you early gameplay. When the game comes out, it looks better than that early gameplay. This is the thing. They showed us early gameplay, and the gameplay they showed us looks better than this. So I know they trying very, very hard, bro. They were trying very, very hard to just be cool. And this is the cool Forza game. So I understand why Xbox community really likes this game. It's an open world game. I got this type of experience from the crew. Visuals didn't matter.
The crew did give you a vibe like this, and it
didn't really matter if the game was like, oh, super realistic, because we know the game is open world. But the Xbox fans keep bragging about the graphics, and you're gonna have to keep that same energy when people are showing you better looking games. So again, I'm just letting you guys know, you better hope that the vehicles in this game are not found in Gran Turismo, because there will be some comparisons. So, the word to the wise. And before we get up out of here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It was a legendary video that started a personal attack against myself by this dude named K Mega, which has since been pretty much just discarded by Twitter community. It wasn't in reference to what he did to me, but karma came back and bit him in the ass. I talk to people about this shit all the time. I'm not gonna fucking do anything to anybody. You guys can do all of that stuff, racist attacks, personal attacks. You're on the internet. I can't do anything. You guys are not that important for me to do any of those other crazy things. People be threatening and stuff. I'm not like that. Say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. Some way, shape, or form, karma comes back and gets people like you. I'm not gonna do shit. Right? You say what?
I can do something crazy like pull out a gun, right?
Oh, I don't even have a gun. I don't do
that. Yeah, wait. There was a reason for that, though. There was a reason for that. And to be fair, I would have pulled out a gun on that, too. The dude came knocking on my man's door.
What up? Who?
Dang, somebody did all that.
Okay. Games Fraternity, bro. You gotta have to not talk, because you're so watered down that you kind of watering down Mr. Man, we gotta get you a new headset, bro, because that shit. We gotta figure out what you're using, man. What is that? What are you using?
I'm using a cheap wireless headphones.
Yeah, that shit sounds really bad.
He's using the Xbox new headset, bro.
Yeah, your connection is great, but okay. Hold on, man. Digital Foundry did a test, but I don't think their test is up. But everybody else did tests, as you can see. There were a lot of tests being done, and there were a lot of comparisons between Forza Horizon 4 and the crew, and there were a lot of car comparisons. And all I want to let you guys know, you're seeing all of this shit live. I want everybody to understand one thing. Be real careful where you're going at. Let the Xbox community know this one important thing. If you want to go there, be careful, because your game will be under the microscope. I'm excited that you guys are proud about this game, so we can see these side-by-side comparisons. But I'm letting you guys know right now, man, a lot of Xbox fans think that they can do and say what they want to say, and that they won't be judged. So I'm just letting you guys know right here. Let me just go over here to the blue setup real quick. I'm letting you guys know right here. Comparisons will be made. And whatever the more realistic game is, it's going to look better. And the more realistic game...
What are you comparing right now?
I'm not comparing anything. A YouTuber by the name of Moto Games TV is one of the many people on YouTube that did comparisons between Forza 6, Forza 7, and Gran Turismo Sport. I was searching for the Digital Foundry video, but I couldn't find it. So I'm hoping they didn't delete it. Let me go see what we got. Digital Foundry, blah, 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 blah. Let me see. I just don't know why theirs not popping up, but maybe they deleted their video. Who knows? You know how they are, bro. I'm trying to hurry up because I really only got a couple more minutes. Digital Foundry. No. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. They didn't delete it. They didn't delete it. This is the legendary video. Let me show you why it's so legendary. It has 1.5 million views. It was posted 3 years ago. Yes, it was used in the console war. It pretty much just killed Forza Motorsport. And as you can see, they didn't do anything after 7. They compare Gran Turismo Sport to Forza Motorsport 7, and they never again posted another fucking Forza game. After this comparison was done, Microsoft did not post another fucking Forza Motorsport game. They showed one off last year. They had a silent delay, and they was like, okay, let's give out the more fun game. And that fun game is going to be, Horizon. But as you can see, this was a very well done test. And it was showing one thing. And one thing was the attention to detail and the vehicles were way better on Gran Turismo Sport. And this is something you remember this one, right? This one right here, I will be getting the link for you guys right now. And I will share it with you, and I will also put it in a red alert. The reason why I'm going to be doing this is because this right here is the silver bullet. You want to go up against an Xbox fan real quick and not waste a lot of your fucking time? Share this video. Let them know that they might want to stop talking. Because their cars that they have that are also in Gran Turismo 7 will be compared. And you don't want that. I'm sorry. You don't want that. This video right here, it made Xbox fans pissed. Some of the aggression they have towards Gran Turismo and the reason why they want to brag about Forza Horizon because we don't have a new car game out right now is because of this. They're looking for an advantage, and that advantage is not being able to compare the two. So even when we looked at the headlights, right here, you can see Gran Turismo Sport is better. Remember, the whole thing was just... Gran Turismo. Yeah, the Gran Turismo was just shitting. Bro, it was just shitting on them, bro. I remember that one, too. The Drive Club versus Gran Turismo, I remember that one, too. That was pretty good.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I'm letting y'all know right now, bro. I don't think the Xbox fans want to fight. I don't think they want to fight. So what I'll be doing... as I'll be giving you guys the weapon that will defeat these idiots and maybe stop them from talking. I'll be posting it in the red alerts because it is a red alert. Like this one right here, 1.5 million views. Bro, everybody was watching this motherfucker. That's why it's so fucking popular. Everybody was watching this shit. And they found out firsthand that they could not go head to head with Gran Turismo. The game also went on to sell more copies. It was more popular. It was added to the Olympic Games. It has a competition series, esports series. It's world recognized. I saw this shit on ESPN. Never saw Forza on ESPN. Look, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. You can't hold a candle to Gran Turismo. That's legacy. You wouldn't even have a Forza Motorsport if it wasn't for Gran Turismo on a PS1. Fuck out of here. This is the weapon right here. Do you think Hideo Kojima is working with Microsoft or not? I don't believe so, because he's working in a Sony office in Japan. It would be kind of weird if they were working with Xbox. That means he would have to move from Japan to the United States. So I don't believe so. That's just my opinion. It'll be weird. Again, it's just really weird. He's stationed in the Sony Japan building. And it will be weird for him to be working with Microsoft, which does not have much of a presence in Japan. So no, I've not heard.
Bro, he do not have no presence in Japan, bro. Eventually, all these stores are gonna stop selling Xboxes, bro. I'm low key telling you that right now.
Yeah. I wish they would have did it before, and I don't know why. The only thing I can think of is that Microsoft is paying them to sell their product, which is how some businesses go.
Yeah, and here's the thing. the little cells that they were getting, I guess it made sense. The small amount of cells, I guess it made sense because they probably a lot of consoles in, so they ended up selling those small amount of consoles. But the thing is, now they don't need to sell a console.
Bro, but do you see this right here? We're looking at the hubcaps, and you see how plastic it looks on
Yeah.
Forza. Yeah, it looks plastic on Forza, and you got reflections on the Gran Turismo Sport version, and that's not even ray tracing. So you're gonna be dealing with some problems on Forza where they just won't be able to keep up. And again, this is a comparison of the same exact vehicle that's in both games. This is something Xbox fans do not want. You don't want this type of shit. You see just a button over there, but you see a keyhole over here. Like this, it's just not like, I'm letting y'all know, bro. This was the comparison that broke the camel's back. And I'm letting you know right now, Digital Foundry showed their ass when they did this. They did such a great job. You can see there's better stitching on the seatbelt on Gran Turismo versus Forza. Forza was just not ready for the fight. And I'm going to let you guys know, Gran Turismo 7 is a simulator game, not an open world game, but they will still compare the vehicles. So I hope that Forza Horizon 5 can handle it, because they're going to be compared. So buckle the fuck up. I can't wait to see that. I'll be talking to you guys later. I got to get up out of here and get to work. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Should be on time. It's what, Thursday? So I do expect some major shit to drop. Thank you guys for being with me. Hit the like button on the way out, and also help yourself to the subscribe button, which is 100% free. Hit the notification button.
100% free.
Yep, hit the notification button so YouTube can do their thing when I put a video up. They can notify you guys. True Witty, Games for Eternity, stick around. I definitely want to talk about some deeper shit with Gran Turismo, because I don't think the Xbox fans really understand what's about to go down. They're gonna have to work, and I don't think people know. We'll continue this publicly, but in the meantime, I'm gonna talk to them. If you guys want to be a part of the PlayStation Legion Discord, please hit me up on the PlayStation Network, JTech TV 4K60, the real JTV 4K60 on Twitter, or
chat.
Yeah, just all my contact information is on my YouTube page. So if you want to be a part of our private discussions, I have no problem with that. But just make sure that you get in contact with me, and I'm gonna have to verify you, because we just had infiltration by a PC fan yesterday. Shit. Yeah, we didn't talk about that, but we're gonna talk about it tomorrow, because it was some pretty fucked up things. Don't worry, I'm gonna remember what we're talking about. Gran Turismo, PC infiltration. We're gonna